Colonialism's darkness spread far and wide across Africa. It left deep wounds on the land and its people. However, one story often remains untold: the suffering of African women. Their experiences were brutal and dehumanizing. This essay will shed light on this hidden history. We must confront the past to understand the present and build a better future. African women faced horrific treatment under colonial rule. Sexual violence was a common tool of control and subjugation. Colonial officers and settlers often saw African women as objects for their pleasure. Forced labor and displacement further exposed women to abuse and exploitation. The trauma from these experiences continues to affect generations. Colonialism aimed to erase African cultures and identities. Women, as the keepers of tradition, were specifically targeted. They were forced to abandon their languages, religions, and customs. Economically, colonial systems relied on the exploitation of African labor, including women. Forced labor on plantations and in mines became commonplace. Women were denied fair wages and opportunities. Section 4. The mechanisms of oppression. Power dynamics played a crucial role in the oppression of African women. Racial discrimination positioned colonizers as superior. This justified their violence and control over African populations. Women, already facing patriarchal structures within their own societies, were doubly disadvantaged. The colonial system used this to its advantage, further entrenching existing inequalities. Section 5. Reclaiming our past, shaping our future. It is imperative that we teach this history. Understanding the suffering inflicted upon African women during colonialism is crucial. We must acknowledge their resilience and resistance. By incorporating these stories into education, we challenge the silence that has allowed these injustices to be forgotten. This knowledge empowers future generations to fight against all forms of oppression. Section 6. A call for justice. Across Africa, social movements are rising. They seek to bring attention to the atrocities committed during colonialism. These movements demand justice and reparations for the historical wrongs inflicted upon African women. They are reclaiming the narrative, giving voice to the silenced, and demanding accountability. We must remember the suffering of African women during colonialism. Their stories must be told and their voices heard. Only then can we begin to heal the wounds of the past and create a future free from oppression and injustice.